Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the Thick as Thieves boys back with another reaction video. I am rapper Nate Rose.
I'm big forehead filmmaker David Elijah Piersaul.
Hey, you never told a lie.
You didn't have to. Jeez, bro, come on.
Well, today, dude, we're reacting to one of my favorite groups, presumably one of your favorite groups.
Coast
Contra!
Let's go. This is about to be lit, bro. And this is an official music video. I'm used to seeing them in the studio. Over some mic sway in the morning style.
Yep.
Now we get a music video, so I can actually sit down and break down some of the filmmaking aspects.
Hey, I can't wait, man. And this is 7 minutes and 44 seconds. So without further ado, let's mask up like we finna rob some.
That's cool. A little old radio in the.
Well, dude, they sell these limited edition playing cards around their singles. Collectors. Yeah, dude.
Dang, that's fire.
Yes.
I need to get one of those.
I know. Low-key, I kind of want to do something similar.
Hey, yo.
Okay, some like old hip-hop shit.
I expect nothing less from them.
You go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hip-hop don't die, I can't take this no more. Go 5, 6, 7. Hey, wait, I think we got a post. Coast Contra just saved the day. What's her heart rate? Check vital signs. She's still fatal. We need an IV. It's on us to keep us stable. Everybody move.
Oh, hold on.
There's a bar. You heard a bar?
IV on us 4. You know what I'm saying? Roman numerals.
Right.
Okay.
Keep us stable.
You know, at first I'm like, okay, let's see how he can tie in this, you know what I'm saying, saving hip hop thing, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, I feel like when they do it, it's kind of corny, but we're already into just bars. So he's like, he's not,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Hard.
She's still fatal. We need an IV. It's on us to keep us stable. Everybody move. Give us some room. We turn the table to a defibrillator. Message clear that we the greatest. Please have patience. We operate on a generation whose ultrasound is all the same as a little baby. That's why music.
This is such a simple video, but it does two things off the rip that I really respect. So they're leaning into the old school hip hop thing.
Yep.
You got the little lower third at the beginning, just like you remember we used to watch like MTV or like Fuse, and it had like the track name, the name of the album, and like the label,
like VH1.
Or something. Yeah,
the
VH1 is a perfect one, like, or like BET done it a lot. But like you have that leaning into the concept of the video.
Yep,
just kind of doing subtle things that sell that this is classic.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Right, and then you have these, like, I mean, one of the tropes of an old classic hip hop music video,
upward angles, low angle, with a fisheye. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
I probably look like a fish out of water, but anyways, yeah.
Yo, hey, he's snapping so far, and I love how laid back it is. Like, this also just creates a vibe. Like, you know, we haven't seen a lot of artists recently do this sort of thing, and he's got a pick in the hair and everything. I'm loving it.
Operating on a generation whose ultrasound is all the same as a little baby. That's why music born, they so against procreation. They just imitating their latest favorites. Here come the labels, cause they will cheer for any rapper who's self-degrading. They gon' give them paper, make them hot, then cremate them. But the truth is they couldn't cut it, so they use staples in the rap game to use their influence to make them famous. Niggas pro-sick, so they pop pills, and youngest take them, have they brains baking, then egg them on to sip maples. Think the first of life is...
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yo, okay.
Yeah, that reaction is justified, bro.
Hey,
that is insane.
He's moving from scheme to scheme. So battle rappers do this a lot, where they'll do a whole series of bars that are a play on one concept or theme. And so at the beginning of this, he did, you know, sick, defibrillator, this whole concept around hospitals, you know, raising hip hop back from the dead, that sort of thing. Right. And then there was there was another one in there. I can't recall it right now, but then he just went into that breakfast situation, and he said what he said. He said they're popping pills, making their brains bacon, egg them on, and to sip maple. So sipping syrup, dude, like this. So I think what makes the breakfast bar work in this situation is that none of it feels forced. So he, like, sip maple is like clearly referencing syrup, and that's a cultural thing. It's not a stretch.
You're talking about like lean.
Yeah, that's lean.
Right,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
gotcha.
So what I'm saying is I feel like sometimes people try to squeeze a bar, but it doesn't have the double entendre meaning. So if each of the things that, like, egg 'em on is a phrase, and so then you have the egg. So you have 3 double entendres back to back. So if you have, if you know, because baking, like you waking and baking, that's as we talking about with bacon.
Right, that's a phrase as well.
Yeah, exactly. So he has what I think makes the scheme work is that it has double entendres at every level. Every time you hear a reference, it's got a double meaning that fits in both ways.
Bro,
so
clever, bro.
Yeah, bro. All right, man, let's get it.
Pills and youngest take them, how they brains bacon and egg 'em on the sip maples. Think the perks of life is getting high for your inflammation. I never medicine that was good for the soul. It's human nature. Been to all scrubs. I brought mask and gloves for sanitation. Calling out the greatest. Tell them I said it. I verbatim. You got East, West, and Colombia on the equator. Yeah, it's Coast Contra. Really surging through every nation. To all the rappers who only here to gain green, I'll amputate them.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Hey,
oh my gosh!
To gain green, bro. So
everything's medical bars, bro.
Yeah, he's bringing medical bars back, dude. The gangrene was fire, bro. Fire.
So he said east. He said something about some east west coast. Then he said you got coast east and west, and he's like you got Coast Contra surging through the nations.
Surging through the nations, bro. Yes.
This is unreal, bro.
Eric Jamal.
Medical bars.
Turn up.
Surging through every nation. To all the rappers who only here to gain green, I'll amputate them. Raise the vibration. This way deeper than entertainment, but with your radiation, ego solo. You could go major. No, I can't, sir. I'd rather just go through all the stages. When you
I'd rather go through all the stages.
But others hate it, so be wary of different bacteria, contamination. See, when we gon' realize our culture is in danger, they sedating our creators, controlling the narration. Afraid of the day when we waiting in visitation, and the doctor come out saying hip hop didn't make it.
AYO.
And he put the cap on it.
When I'm ready, visions of my newborn son rising while the moon is heavy and my daughter got me caught up. She keeps spilling her spaghetti. Me and my wife rocking. My life is beautiful and steady. Look, I don't know where I'm supposed to be, but I know where I'm going. Slowly approaching me, and as of right now, my nigga, first time in my life, I flew first class. Okay, first time in Dubai, they carry my bags. Okay, first time on the Autobahn, we did the dash. Skirt. That same time in Germany, I catered crafts, I had to work. First time out in London, I performed some shows. I even shared the same stage as Cleo Soul.
Okay, what I like about this is he's keeping this same flow, but he's ending the bars differently. Like the you know, so he was like, had to go to paperwork. And he's like, that play the shows. Like he's doing
something fun.
He's doing something different on the tail end of each of these, but the structure is more or less the same with the exception of that. So I think that's a nice creative choice. I also like that they switched, even though it still has the same feel to it, I like that they actually switched locations and setting for each verse.
Keeps it interesting.
Which is nice. And any other thoughts?
There's no surprise that their on-screen presence is also astounding. Like, bro, you can see that even just
the
in
charisma.
their studio. Right. Even in their studio performances, they're going wild. So to see them in a music video being interesting on screen is to no surprise to me.
Let's go.
London, I performed some shows. I even shared the same stage as Cleo Soul.
Also, fits are crazy.
First time in New York, nobody knew my talent, don't trip. Second time New York, I body Jimmy Fallon, real shit. First time in the Rhino, signing niggas merch. That was the first time I got the crowd surf. First time out in Philly, rapped on Cosmic Kev. Second time I did the MIA Fest. Third time I met Raekwon and Chef. By the fourth time, shit, who knows what's next? This might be the first time you heard me speak, or the first time you heard me in a couple weeks. And if at some point you feel like, why you get to eat? It wasn't one time I mentioned I wasn't on EBT, nigga. And I still feel fulfilled.
Wow.
Man, we build it.
Wow. Hold up. He gave you a whole set of the entire verse was just saying I was first time I was here, I did this, and he's giving you a list of accolades. And then he's like, and if you ever have to question like he shouldn't
why he get to eat.
Yeah, why he get to eat is like there wasn't a single time that I just mentioned I wasn't on EBT. So he's like, I'm still we're trying to make it still. We're still in this stage where, you know what I'm saying, we're not bringing in enough that it's just like I'm out here caking.
That's a very honest bar, bro.
Yeah, it is, but I also feel like it sets
anything.
Yeah, and it sets up, it gives so much context to that as well, which I think is super fire.
So why he's so grateful to meeting Raekwon the Chef or having been on stage as Cleo Soul. Like, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
That's
dude.
tight, bro.
Yes, and then they said we building like.
And I still feel fulfilled. Man, we
I still feel fulfilled.
We build it.
What is that behind
We
them, bro?
build it.
That's like
it's a tank.
Yeah.
Some independent, so it's ours. The more you independent, more you get dependent on God. Stay blessed, learn to say grace before your plates even manifest, nigga. Blow, 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 cause the odds can be obstacles.
He sounds a little like Joey Badass right here.
Proof is necessary. Those who don't believe say no proof is possible. Which one of you? I'm number one, I don't run with no one that's number two.
Oh, hold on.
I'm number one. I don't Rowan. No one that's number two. It's like everybody number one in that
No,
group,
listen. No, those who believe say no proof is necessary. Those who don't believe say no proof is possible. Talking about God.
God, that's a straight God bar.
And then he's saying he's saying I only write like.
No proof is possible.
Wait, hold up.
One of you. I'm number one. I don't run with no one that's number two. No wonder no one on my team broke under one dispute.
No wonder. Oh, let's go.
Say that this one was a fluke. The main ones producing more ass records than Uncle Luke. I called out my dog the other day. Looked him in the mirror.
Dang, that's a hard angle.
Like,
yes, it is.
How's your mother? How's your sister and your brother?
It feels like, you know what that feels like? It feels like a first person perspective because like the shoulder, it's a weird frame.
Like
he's
guy,
in the right
it's like
third.
you leaned around your friend and was like, yo, what's up, bro?
Exactly, dude. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard.
I love that you mentioned that they switched up the different scenes, but this is a complete switch up at all. The even style of the video, the camera isn't shaking. You see a lot of shaky and getting closer and further away from the artist each time. But this one, they're just like, let's just slightly hold the camera, wobble a little bit, and just have my homie Rio, look into the camera and just be like, that's muy diferente.
Yeah. All right, let's get it.
Had to talk to him face to face, like, what's up? How's your mother? How's your sister? And
face
your
to face.
God bless him. Tell him I miss him. I love him. He asked me how's the music going, and I said it's lovely. The love's so real, it feel better than the hood. Shit so cold, we finna do a show in Berlin. Hey, dang Gucci man, just focused on working, learning, grinding, thriving. Even make this beat.
I love this feel too. This wide shower, he's just like feeling himself.
In the cipher, they hooked on phonics. They self-centered, but missing heart. That's the problem. Shit, they spiraling out like Fibonacci. This shit fire, that's why the numbers don't lie. G, he reply facts, y'all giving niggas hope, helping niggas cope. Even me, shit.
Train in the background.
Yeah, that's hard. Going through some things, trying to maintain. Little sister fighting cancer, about to turn 15. Thank God she here though. You know, mama trying to stay strong, cause we don't believe in fear. So say a prayer for me, dog, cause the Lord seems to hear you clear, bro. All them bars got you good reception. Y'all done came far, I responded, see, not without God, no question. He told me he been smoking roaches down to the essence. Angry and reckless, skipping the message. Relearning lessons and tired of stressing. Running from himself in every direction. Lacking connection. Suffocating from the pressures of perfection. You feel that? Cause I don't feel that. My heart numb. All the
his tone is crazy.
The mind state of surviving. Got me lying to myself. Saying that I'm good when I wish I was. Got me out here fucking on these bitches just because. At some point you gotta say enough is enough. And looking in the mirror really helped me find my love, nigga. Hey, yo. My sympathy don't ever come too cheap. Pity parties like surprise parties. Always, whoa, it's
one
me.
One of my favorite shots, bro.
It's your higher self. Meaning.
Hey, first off, talk about the camera work.
Bro, one of my favorite shots. That is the Spike Lee special. That one is his iconic video shots. I'm kind of jealous because I've been wanting to do that for a while. But you know, people they imitate art all the time. We'll do it. We'll do it at some point or something like it.
Yep.
But that's a hard shot, bro. One thing I love about this video, and we've mentioned it a couple times, the switching of, but they completely changed the script when it came to Rio's verse. Like they were like, and it's definitely strategic. It felt more synonymous to the vibe that he was even bringing in the rap.
Right.
It felt like, I mean, he got dark.
It was also very personal.
Super personal.
It was very personal in a way that I think they were just showing him isolated. They're showing him really far away, or like kind of just
in his head.
Yeah,
his friends were all talking to each other.
Yep.
He was isolated far away, and then in his head while his friends were talking to each other. That's really good filmmaking, bro. Shout out to them.
That's fire. Yo, I'm a rapper. You're a video director. Maybe we should show them a little something we just cooked up.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get it.
I'm laser focused on everything I deserve. Ahead of them on a curve, I'm dead and I'm on a verse. It's evident that I'm cursed with the gift of the gab. I'm stiff with a jab, my homie sitting with me and left. You the type to pick dinner with Jay-Z, overtaking 500K. 100 sit back for taxes, 350 and assets, another 50 away. In the ARF exchange wallets, so the gov can't call it, huh? Ain't no privilege for a dummy. Ain't an ounce of gold back and none of that money in your pocket. Artificially inflated, never noticed that they taking stealing wealth from everybody, especially the poor.
I'm not even trying to make sure that I'm rhyming anymore. It's a hidden tax that you feel in purchasing power.
And gas is more expensive, and food is more expensive, and rent is more expensive. You can see them.
All right, let's finish this thing out. Now, there was a hard bar in here that I want to make a reference to, so I got to go back to it. But it was just, he just goes so effortless, bro. I think he might be my favorite in the group, dog. Roz?
Really?
I think so.
He's just so cold with it. He's
I just think that his flow and charisma and lyricism is crazy. You know, obviously Eric Jamal is a big favorite for a lot of people. I don't know, man. I just really rock with the way he thinks about bars and flow and demeanor.
Okay.
Is really dope. So
yeah, point this bar out to me.
He said
Hey yo, my sympathy don't ever come too cheap. Pity parties
like surprise parties always woe is me.
Who am I?
Yeah.
It's your higher self, meaning God himself. Here to guide you when you don't guide yourself. We provide the help. I am the consciousness of the human collective, yet remain anonymous. Ear hustle, so many philosophies. I find it all astonishing. I am simply just a vibe, meaning I am a vibration. I am alive. The great I am creation and creator coincide. If you go inside, you see I am you, unified. Meaning I am your lower self. Get to know yourself. I can ask you ever tame a donkey. Try to control yourself while acting bad. Mac a bad bitch, then use the hands of God to smack her ass.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, like, what he does so well is he's just effortlessly moving from one flow to another and switching up his like timbre and stuff. So now he's like, he's like back in this act ass and I pick it up. No. It's like that's different than the original flow that he kind of came with, where he was kind of it's like, so I just love the switching up the timbre in the middle of the verse, but also he didn't really do too much of a flow switch. Like, it still feels like it just kept going. It just effortlessly went from like one to the other. Like, it didn't, it wasn't like a crazy switch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just kind of,
he's just too good.
He's
with
just
the
floating.
transition is like, it's almost unnoticeable.
Exactly. So.
Show yourself while acting bad. Mac a bad bitch, then use the hands of God to smack her ass. I got urges, scratch my itches urgent, got me acting rash. I need all the splurges, I feel awfully nervous. I can't trust a person, say you love me. Every time you judge me, I hit all your verdicts. Who am I? Nigga, who are you? Got me paranoid, anxiety. Smoke another square, make it trapezoid. Life been hard for me.
Whoa, hold up. Did they rotate the track now? They're going sideways?
Bro, I didn't even see it rotate. Hold up, run it back. The background has changed, or did it?
I don't know if it did or not.
I think it just
were they walking?
Yeah,
okay.
Something like that.
Me. Every time you judge me, I hit all your verdicts. Who am I? Nigga, who are you? Got me paranoid, anxiety. Smoke another square, make it trapezoid. Life been hard for me, got no tight regard for me. All my life I had to fight the sight with right regard to see.
Yeah.
It is insight, but that's a sight that I can hardly see. Cause I'm broke, and his favorite quote is likely gonna be that the best things in life is all for free. Probably RC, pardon me, my sympathy don't never come too cheap. Pity parties like
effortless,
surprise
dude.
parties,
You're not
always
lying.
woe is me. Who am I? It's your higher self. Say hi to yourself. Speaking life into your lifespan. That life bar was health.
Okay. Now, so the whole concept of the verse, dog, is amazing. Like, he sets it up. He was like, surprise parties, it's always woe is me. And then he's talking about like a perspective that people have where they are just like, everything is just happening to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, you're probably gonna say this, you're probably gonna say that. And then it's like he's also playing this character of like the higher version of yourself speaking to you, that, you know, which you know, from a Christian perspective or whatever, is like what God is calling you for. It's that inner what Carl Jung calls the daimon, which is, or the Holy Spirit, basically, like this inner part of you that you know what I'm saying? And then he's bringing it back into, he brings the concept back to it.
This is very, there's a lot of concepts in this.
I
verse that's being
sorry,
presented in a dope way is what you're trying to get at.
It is, but I also think that is really dope. What I really like about Coast Contra is they're not just saying things to sound deep.
No,
they're actually touching deep concepts, and then they happen to have lyrics on top of it. So I can tell that these dudes are educated in philosophy and religion in those ways, and I think that's why I really am into it. But yeah, dude. All right, let's finish this thing out.
Say hi to yourself, speaking life into your lifespan. That life bar was health. Who am I? Not your favorite rapper, I'm your favorite person. Look inside the mirror, see me clearer. I look great in person. God leave, when did God leave? I still feel his presence. The second coming is every second coming. Living in the present, the time is now. Sit, calm down, find your peace. But the world is fucked up. Go to your inner world, relief. God bless you. God bless you.
Yeah. He said, but and there was that lower version of himself going, but the world is effed up. But the world is effed up. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, go find your inner peace. Like, look inward.
Y'all niggas ain't ready? Oh, shit, nigga.
merchandise came in, baby.
Let me see that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Where you buy
this
that?
Mine, nigga, this
Nah, that's for the streets. That's for the streets. That's for the people, for the people.
Respect.
You right, dog.
Respect, man.
Let's keep the coast in the trunk.
100%.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hard.
That's a hard
It's a
ending.
collectible hip hop card.
I love that.
Fire, dude. All right,
Yeah,
let's.
collectible hip hop cards is something you got to do, bro. That's a hard concept.
Yeah, and they sold out of them. They're limited edition. I feel like that's a way to get people really involved with the movement,
Culture of you.
You know what I'm saying? So
totally.
Amazing, huge fan of Coast Contra. This was great. You know, usually I like to hear him on something a little more like aggressive or fast paced, but I felt like this just felt good, and it was like, you know, almost 8 minutes long.
Bro,
Didn't feel like that. We were coasting through it.
Oh, come on, that was good. That was good. That was good. No, bro, it's with this track though. It's like it's another track. There's a couple tracks that we've bonded over where it's like I don't know how we got to the point where we're at in the beginning of this track, and it's like they pretty much placed each artist in their respective positions strategically. In the beginning of this track, it's like we're really into it. We're like, this is lit. By the end of this track, you're like, dang, this is kind of dark. This is kind of meaningful. This is like it's still dope, but it's like, dang, bro, like I'm no longer just listening to rap for the fun. I'm like, bro, this man is speaking about something.
Right.
You get that from Rio.
You get that from every one of them.
You get it from every single one of them, but it's the styles that bring the pace from like.
Yes. Well, okay. Also, there
Denzel
wasn't
Washington. I can't do it
hey,
like
you know,
John
Keith King, yeah, goes crazy.
Like him, but.
Yo, I fully agree with what you're saying, and what I love is that each artist, like, it's obvious that even though they're all gonna get on the song, they're like, make a conceptual verse about what you want to talk about.
Right.
So Eric Jamal was like saving hip hop and the fact that the culture of hip hop is pushing you in all these like directions that are not feeding your soul and whatever, and we're here to bring it back. Boom, you have that. Then you have Rio start talking about his sister has cancer and like all these different things that he goes the real personal route. And then you have Taj, who comes in and starts talking about all these things that he's been doing on the road. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, like things are real successful, and yet still I'm on EBT, but I still feel fulfilled. So like there's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success, as J. Cole would say. And then you have Raj, who comes at the end with some like inner consciousness, like woe is me, on one hand, one perspective of everything is happening to me. There's the externalities of everything is imposing itself, impinging itself on my being, versus the inner peace and stillness that I feel inside, which is your higher self, actually just allowing you to deal with the externalities of the world.
These are crazy perspectives he put in one verse, bro.
I love it, man.
It's good.
Huge Coast Contra fan. We gonna react to more of them. I know you guys watching this are huge Coast Contra fans, so hopefully we're able to add a little bit more perspective to some of these things. Let us know what we should check out next. We're gonna wait for the next drop, but until that happens, let's go back in the catalog. We've done a few of them, so go check them out on our channel, and any of the other ones that we need to do still, please let us know in the comments which ones we need to make happen.
Yeah.
Peace, gang.
Need top 5 when I'm done going mental. Yeah, I'm locked in. You can peep my condition in the